It is said that power is like fire. It can warm your hands and burn your house down. For Napoleon Bonaparte, it did both. Born in 1769 on the small island of Corsica, Napoleon wasn't born into wealth or privilege. He was a scrappy boy with a sharp mind and a burning desire to prove himself. France at that time was in chaos. The French Revolution had turned the old order upside down, and the nation was looking for heroes. Napoleon found his stage in the army. At just 24 years old, he led troops to victory in Italy, outsmarting enemies far more experienced than him. His genius on the battlefield turned him into a legend. Soldiers adored him, France idolized him, and soon the world feared him. By 1799, France was wary of political instability. Napoleon saw his chance. With a swift coup, he seized control and crowned himself first consul, then later Emperor of the French in 1804. Imagine the audacity, crowning himself, not waiting for the Pope's blessing. He was sending a message: I make my own destiny. Under Napoleon, France became unstoppable. He reorganized laws into the Napoleonic Code, reformed education, and built an empire that stretched from Spain to Russia. His armies marched across Europe like thunder, crushing coalitions one after another. Everywhere he went, he carried the banner of liberty, equality, fraternity. But with it came his iron rule. Ambition has a way of blinding even the brightest mind. In 1812, Napoleon made his fatal mistake, invading Russia. He marched in with 600,000 men, confident of victory. But the Russians didn't fight the way he expected. They retreated, burning their own cities and crops, a strategy called scorched earth. When the brutal Russian winter came, Napoleon's army froze, starved, and died. Only a fraction made it home. Defeated and exiled to the island of Elba, Napoleon seemed finished, but the fire in him never died. In 1815, he escaped, returned to France, and rallied his people for one last stand, the 100 Days. For a brief moment, the eagle soared again. Then came the Waterloo. On June 18, 1815, the British and Prussians crushed his army. The dream was over. This time, they sent him far away to St. Helena, a lonely island in the Atlantic where he lived out his final days, dying in 1821. And so the man who crowned himself emperor ended up a prisoner on a rock in the sea, a reminder that the same fire that lifts you to greatness can also consume you. Napoleon Bonaparte was the man who tried to conquer the world but could not conquer himself. What do you think of Napoleon? I'd like to know in the comment section. For more stories like this, please follow, like, share, and subscribe.